What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Cooking with me, chefqe. It's Cooktober day 3 and we are making one of my favorite comfort meals. We are making a delicious pot roast. Now, I've already made 2 on my channel using my crock pot, but this time I was ready to eat, okay? So I used my Instant Pot. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with everyone you know, and let's cook. So I'm going to start by prepping my veggies. So I have 4 stalks of celery here. I'm just going to remove the leaves and the ends and discard of them, and then cut the sticks in half and set them aside.
Perfect.
I'm just going to use half of a yellow onion. I'm going to cut it into large chunks and set it to the side as well. Here I have some baby carrots. I'm going to give them a good rinse and set them with our celery and onion. Now on to our beef. So I have a big old chuck roast here. Now y'all don't pay attention to the date on it. I recorded this way back in January. Anyway, I'm going to pat this big baby dry all over. That way our seasonings will stick. The seasonings I'll be using is some Celery seasoned salt, Montreal steak seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, and ranch seasoning. Then I'll drizzle on some olive oil and massage the seasonings in. Now I'm going to flip it over and season that side as well. Also making sure I get the sides in between that little crack or crease right there too. Our roast is nicely seasoned, so now we're ready to sear it. This is going to lock in those juices, okay? So to my skillet over a medium-high heat, I added in some vegetable oil. Then we're going to place our roast in and let it sear for about 2 to 3 minutes on both sides, and then about a minute on the actual sides of it. Now you guys will see what I'm referring to in just a moment. We got our roast nicely seared, so I'm going to remove it from the skillet and throw it in our Instant Pot while we work on our veggies. In that same skillet over a medium heat, we're going to add in our veggies. I'm going to lightly season them and let them saute for about 2 to 3 minutes. After about 3 minutes of sauteing, I'm adding in some chicken base. Now, if you have beef base on hand, definitely use that instead. This is going to kickstart our gravy, okay? Once we have that nice and dissolved, I'm going to stir in some AP flour and let that cook for about a minute or 2 to cook out that raw flour taste. Alright, so here we are about a minute and a half later. I'm going to stir in some water. Now using my spatula, I'm going to lightly scrape up those bits of flavor that's stuck to the bottom of our skillet. We have all of our water added in, so now we're going to bring this up to a light boil. Then you will see the gravy will start to thicken. We're going to remove the shellminess from the heat and then pour it all over our roast. We have everything added to our pot, so now we're going to add in some water, or you can use beef stock. Alright y'all, so let's go on and cook this baby. So I'm going to pop the lid on, set it to meat/stews, and set the timer for an hour and a half. Now this actually won't start cooking until this little silver needle here pops up, okay? So just be patient. Alright guys, we are all done. So here we are an hour and a half later. I didn't record this part, but we have to release that steam out, okay? So I pushed this little button down. This is called the steam release valve. I just slid it from the seal position to the vent position to release that steam. Just make sure you are not in the way while this is going on because you do not want to get burnt, okay? Now that all of that steam has released, I'm going to take my tongs here and just pick this roast up to show you guys just how tender this meat is, okay? Alright guys, as you can see, our pot roast is perfectly cooked, so let's plate up. And that is it guys, super easy instant pot roast. I served mine over some creamy mashed potatoes, or you can serve it over some fluffy rice as well. Go on and whip this up for your next Sunday dinner, and I promise you will be making this on the regular, okay? Thank y'all so much for watching and coming to cook with me. Make sure you like this video up, subscribe to the channel, comment down below what you think of this recipe, follow me on all my social medias, and I will see y'all in the next video.